Now we will see the important cases. First is the Shah Banu case. So Muhammad Ahmad Khan versus Shah Banu case, mainly known as the Shah Banu case. In this case, in 1985, Shah Banu moved to the Supreme Court for seeking maintenance under Section 125 of the Code of the Criminal Procedure (CRPC) when her husband divorced her after 40 years of a marriage by giving triple talaq and denied her regular maintenance. So in 1985, a Shah Banu case was came in that the Shah Banu moved to the Supreme Court for seeking maintenance under the Section 125 of CRPC. Why? Because her husband, after the 40 years given her divorce by giving the triple talaq and denied her regular maintenance. Supreme Court gave verdict in the favor of Shah Banu by applying Section 125 of the Indian Criminal Code, and it applied to all citizens irrespective of religion. Then the Chief Justice Y.V. Chandrachud observed that a common civil code would help the cause of national integration by removing disparate loyalties to law, and so the court directed Parliament to frame UCC. Means by this case, the Chief Justice decided to apply UCC. So the court directed Parliament to frame UCC. On the other hand, Rajiv Gandhi government was not satisfied from the court decision. Instead of supporting it, the government enacted the Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Divorce Act 1986 to nullify the Supreme Court judgment in Shah Banu case and let the Muslim personal law prevails in divorce matter. Means the Muslim personal laws were implemented instead of the UCC. In this act, it was mentioned that the Muslim woman has a right for the maintenance only for 3 months after the divorce, that means iddat, and then shifted her maintenance to her relatives or a waqf board. This is the case of Shah Banu case. Justice Y.V. Chandrachud. So second case is about the Sarla Mugdal case. So Sarla Mudgal and the others versus the Union of India. In Sarla Mudgal, the Supreme Court was specifically called to examine the validity of a Hindu marriage between a Hindu man and a Hindu woman and the issue of bigamy by the former after contracting a second marriage with another Hindu woman by a fraudulent conversion to Islam. In the present case, the court held that the second marriage would be invalid unless and until the first marriage is dissolved and disarray under the Hindu Marriage Act. According to the factual matrix, the husband has converted himself to Muslim religion. Means here a man has converted in the Muslim religion from the Hindu religion and observed polygamy. Means for the second marriage, he converted his religion into Muslim and done the second marriage by not dissolving his first marriage. Means by not giving the divorce to the first wife. There is no punishment prescribed for such acts. The court held that the first marriage would have to be dissolved under the Hindu Marriage Act 1955. Means if the man wants to marry the second marriage, then first he should give the divorce to the first woman, then only he is allowed to marry to the another woman. So here the first marriage would have to be dissolved under the Hindu Marriage Act 1955. Supreme Court held that adopting Islam for a second marriage is an abuse of personal laws. Means Hindu and Muslim, both personal laws has been abused by that man, and he has a wife living. He marries again. The said marriage is void. The Supreme Court held that adopting Islam for a second marriage is an abuse of personal laws. He has a wife living, he marries again, the said marriage is void by reason of its taking place during the life of the first wife. The court therefore hold that the second marriage of a Hindu husband after his conversion to the Islam is a void marriage in terms of section 494 IPC. So here the IPC 494 says that whoever having a husband or a wife living marries in any case in which such marriage is void by reason of its taking place during the life of a such husband or a wife shall be punished with imprisonment of either description for a term in which may extend to 7 years and shall also be liable to the fine. So according to 494 IPC, if you are having husband or a wife who is alive, then without giving him or her divorce, you cannot do the marriage, you cannot carry the another marriage. This is said in the 494 IPC, and according to that, the man was punished. So this is the case of Sarla Mugdal case.